All right, shalom, shalom. Before I begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Rakak, Wadash. All right, Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, Bahashim in the name of Yahweh Shai, His only begotten Son. All right, He delivers. All right, He is salvation. All right, Bahashim in the name of the Rakak, Wadash, the Holy Spirit. All right. The honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, rule well and teach well, and the sincere salutations to you hopeful elect Akim out there. Yabashim Shabashim Ha Rakakwadash Brakatham, and to you brothers Shalom, to the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay, so this place, Babylon the Great, aka America, is filled with well-favored, well-to-do individuals, and these people are about to face a crisis that has never been seen ever. All right, the MOTB is on its way. All right, and it's gonna present itself, and guess who the main pusher, if you will, the main pusher of the chip is gonna be. It's gonna be America. Everybody follows America. Everything that America does, the whole world does. All right, so this is Nahum. This is Nahum chapter 3 and verse 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. So the definition of well-favored is like it. The definition for well-favored it's not. Okay, it's got some synonyms. It is messing up. Some synonyms is comely, fair, ravishing, taking, okay, knockout, goodly, attractive, okay, pretty, sightly. That's this fucking place, man. See, from just looking at it, you would think this is like the you would think that this is the most beautiful place in the world. You would think that that this place leads everything, when in reality, this place is basically last at everything. Last when it comes to academia. The last when it comes to everything. It's the influence of this place. You could get a way better education in Italy. You know, as far as learning worldly things. You know, you see, you go to college here, you just gonna fucking party, man. That's all this place is. It's just a big ass party. Okay, so it says, and let me read Nahum 3 and 4 again. Nahum 3 and 4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts. So this is speaking about the same whore. This is speaking about Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, it says, and families through her witchcrafts. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts. So the Heavenly Father and His Son, okay, and the elect of Israel, right, are against you. Because see, we're against you. We're against the average Babylonian. See, it's the elect of the nation of Israel versus everybody else, man. That's it. Okay, it says once again, Nahum 3:5. It says, "Behold, I am against thee," saith the Lord of hosts. "I will discover thy skirts upon thy face." Damn, exposed. "And I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame." So you let me go into that. So when looking this up, right, you have different articles that say why America is no longer number one, and then let's see. It says, "How is America number one?" It says making money, right? Because the U.S. it says it's still the world's largest economy. So it's just a bunch of buying and selling here, including your education. That shit it's a transaction. You give me money, okay? I give you this piece of paper. That's it. You could acquire the skills to become a plumber, through an apprenticeship, things like that. Right? That was before. That was before. If your father was a painter, all right, you'd be a painter. All right, you'd be up on a ladder painting. All right, you would be able to figure things out and make a way here at first. All right, now flash forward 2024, all businesses are shutting down. The grinding has ceased, basically. I mean, in Lord's will, in March, there is some sort of a LD, man. Okay, we need another lock this out. All right, get this popping. Because it's over with. This shit is over with. It's not much. There's not much time left, man. All right. It says Nahum 3:5 once again. "Behold, I am against thee," saith the Lord of hosts. "I will discover thy skirts upon thy face." Yeah. So everybody knows about what you got going on. Everybody knows how this place was established. Okay. Everybody knows how this place is maintained. All right. It says, "And I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame." Yeah, so all the abominable things that are going on here, it's all being discovered. It's all being out in the open. All right, they got a video of a Mo. I guess he works. He works out there in DC. He was getting hit. Right, he was getting popped. He was getting popped. In the building, where they make the laws, and they come out, and the whole horse and pony show where they got the guy with the gavel, and then somebody really went in there. Two men. Let me get more specific. Not just somebody. Two men went up in there, okay, and were popping each other, man. That shit is getting around. The whole world is seeing that all these people really do is get lit, all right, talk shit, okay, and create wickedness. All right, your average, politician is all of them are fucking wicked. But just the average politician, you'd be surprised what be going on in them buildings, man. It's just like them churches. There a lot of them different political buildings and whatnot. They kind of operate like a church. It's a lot of weird shit going on. Excuse my language. It says here that the U.S. is the world's largest producer of oil and natural gas. Let me. All right, so. All right, so the Statue of Liberty is associated with New York City, but it's actually physically located in New Jersey. All right, it says another fact: the 7 rays on the crown of the Statue of Liberty represent the 7 continents. Okay, and that so those are that's light. That's a see that trying to think statue, right? That statue, like it. That statue is basically a representation of America. All right, it's basically, what I mean. It's basically a representation of America. And when you look at that statue looks very fucking masculine. Okay. All right, it says women got the right to vote in the United States in 1920. You this place, it hasn't even really been operating at its full wickedness, at its full wicked capacity. Up until fairly recently. Now this place has always been wicked. It's always been established and maintained through the rape, robbery, and murder of the Israelites. Okay, yet it wasn't until recently that things have just gone completely off the rails. Because even back in if the women first got the right to vote in 1920, even in 1919, when they weren't able to vote, that was a little bit better. Even though voting doesn't matter, that was a little bit better. As time has gone on, it's more and more has been revealed about this place. The skirt has been just tossed up. Everybody can see that this in the whole world operates on the vibration of the U.S. All right, it says the Pentagon is the largest office building in the world by area, and you already know what goes down up in there, man. Okay. It says with 17 miles of corridors. It says it actually has twice the space as the Empire State Building. It was built in Arlington, Virginia in 1943 at a cost of 83 million, which is equivalent to 1.32 billion in today's dollars. And it says it has 5 sides, 5 floors above ground, 5 ring corridors, and a 5-acre central plaza. All right, penta, meaning 5. And then it goes into you know the what happened, and on 9/11 and things like that. It says after that it was reconstructed shortly afterward, um, as the 5 billion, which is 5 times the cost of the original building. Phoenix project was completed in 2003. They actually have twice as many bathrooms as necessary because it was built in a time of segregation, where they felt the need to build separate facilities for black and white employees, so-called black and so-called white. But during construction, laws were changed and it ended up opening as the only non-segregated building in Virginia. So that ain't that funny. You learn something new every day, man. That just goes to show how they fucking feel about you, Jakes, man. All you fucking 2/3 Jakes, that have a love of this place, man. You gotta think about the fact that not too long ago you couldn't even use the same bathroom, man. 32% of all land in the U.S. is owned by the federal government. All right, it says they own about 650 million acres. They own 84% of Nevada, 69% of Alaska. All right. Man. And you got different bases and different, things like that. All right, it says Harvard was the first university in the United States. It was founded in 1636, right, during the time of slavery, and is located in Cambridge, Massachusetts, which is a 10-minute drive outside of Boston. It is considered the second best university in the world, right after MIT, which I believe stands for the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, if I'm not mistaken. All right, it's named after John Harvard, which if we went into who this nigga is, he's definitely an Edomite, and he definitely has something to do with slavery. All right, we know for a fact. Let me see. It says Manhattan's Chinatown has the most Chinese residents in the Western Hemisphere. It is the oldest of at least 9 Chinatowns. Right. So all the in all the nations, even if they don't call it, the East Indian town or Middle Eastern town, whatever the case is, you have these little pockets in America where it's just all Moab, all Ammon, all, just every single nation, all 18 nations are sprinkled in here. You know, you really got some of everybody in America, man. That's why they call it the Great Melting Pot. And this shit is gonna become a melting pot, man. All right, it says the U.S. debt per person is 54,000. That says, in fact, approximately 48% of all Americans are currently either considered to be low income or living in poverty. 46 million people in the United States live on food stamps. It says that 167,000 Americans have more than 200,000 student loan debt, which this is just hell, man. This place is hell. Damn. It says even if Bill Gates gave up every single penny of his fortune, he would have taken care of only 15 days deficit here in America. All right, during President Barack's first term, it says that there was accumulated more debt then than it did under the prior 42 presidents combined. It says back in 1950, which you could consider basically the golden age, right? As far as Edomite is concerned, they say that the 50s is the greatest time in America. Right? You had you basically you were starting to enjoy the fruits of Israel's labor. You beat, raped, robbed, and murdered Jake all them years, hundreds of years, and it finally really started to really pay off in the 50s. Okay, you had Jake out there fighting, World War II. Jake was out there fighting. Jake was out there fighting in World War II, man. Okay, Jake out there dying. Jake, being subject. Jake was still sharecropping. Okay, in the 20s, 30s, 40s. So even in the 50s, shit. Technically Jake sharecropping now. But the height, the 50s was America's golden years, so to speak. That was the golden decade. All right, back in 1950, more than 80% of all men in the United States had jobs. That number has gone down significantly. Less than 65% of all men in the United States have jobs. This is where, and this is a big, influencer also. Music, media, movies, right? It says New York's Radio City Music Hall opened in 1932 and remains the largest indoor theater in the world with over 300 million visitors. Right, New York's Madison Square Garden is the busiest music arena in America and the third busiest in the world. Slock you. And I'm just kind of going and looking through the rest of these, and they just little facts. All right. The U.S. boasts the world's largest economy in terms of GDP, with a staggering output of 25.5 trillion. And it's going to bring this up again. Educational excellence, home to prestigious institutions like Harvard University and the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. The U.S. leads in higher education. Right. Once again, it's all about money. Military might. The U.S. is a military powerhouse, accounting for 37% of world military expenditures in 2013. It played pivotal roles in both world wars and continues to shape international security. We could go into all the, all the details of it. But I'll probably through the spirit make a part 2 just to split and upload this faster. Just for no issues. This is Nahum chapter 3 and verse 6. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. And that's what, hey, RuPaul, Drag Race. Okay, I was reading an article earlier today, and I through the spirit, I'm gonna in this video, I'm gonna make a video about that. But this nigga buying a bunker. Okay, he's on his 16th season. One of the, if in my opinion, if not the most he's the most recognizable Mo on the planet. When you hear the word RuPaul, you think of Mo's. You think of, and I'm gonna word this correctly. You think of drag. You think of that, and that's what has made this place a gazing stock. That's what's made this place vile. Every wicked act, abominable act that you could commit here, and nobody's gonna blink an eye or blink. they're not gonna blink, man, or bat an eye. They're not gonna bat an eye, man. You see some, and depending on where you live, man, you're gonna see even more wickedness. Like brothers out there, starting off with the elder apostles of Great Millstone, of course. Brothers out there in New York, New York City. That's a lot of abominable shit to witness at one time. Chicago. Dallas. These different places, man, it's wicked. It's all out. It's just all out wickedness. Okay, even in these small towns, like where I live, is a small town. It's fucking wicked. You'll see a Mo just fucking walking down the street. You just driving. You see somebody. Just switching their hips. With a purse and shit. It's crazy out here, man. It's crazy. And Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, you the one who did that. You the one who set that up. Okay? Nahum 3 and 7. And it shall come to pass, all right, prophecy, that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee and say, Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? Whence shall I seek comforters for thee? Yeah, man, this place is fucking through. And people, and people, they're just the average, so-called American. Oh, they're done, man. They're done. They're saying, what do we do next? It's nothing we can do. Yeah, it's nothing you can do. Shit, you through. If you a heathen, you're fucking through. If you 2/3 of Israel, you through. You are going to take that CHIP and you're gonna get hit with them missiles, man. And Lord's will, all right, Lord's will, we are the elect of the nation of Israel. Lord's will, we endure until the end. Okay, fight, strive. Okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So I'm gonna go ahead and in the video right here. All praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Ha, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, taught me this truth. And a sincere salutations to you, hopeful elect, Akim, who are pushing this word all throughout the four winds of the earth. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Ha, Rakah, Quadash, Barakatham, and to you, brothers. Okay, this is your brother Gawar Ira, and may Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai watch over you, brothers, man. Okay, this place is number one. All right, yeah, whatever. But in the eyes in the eyes of the world, this place is number one. But the bigger they are, the harder they fall, man. This shit is over with. We are literally waiting on a hand full of prophecies. All right, mainly that CHIP, and all hell is gonna break loose, and eventually. All right, and it's very quick. This downfall is going to be very quick after the CHIP is implemented. After that, you're going to have famine, wars. Let me get that saying as used. Or let's see. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15. And I'll start at 7. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they have wickedly exercised themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And the Lord hears that, the Lord hears the complaints, right, in the souls of the just. Okay, it says, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, right, the elect, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Right, and that as before shows that this is speaking about America. 2nd Ezra 15 and 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh Shai shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation. Yeah, so all all the investments that the people have put into this place, all the everything, man. Your 401k, your livelihood, everything, man. Okay, out of here. It says, verse 14: Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Right, and here's the point. The point is that 17. Second Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. It's gonna be fucking all out warfare. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So all the people, they're not going to be afraid of getting put in a jail or different things like that. All those people, they're going to be out here getting it in too. They're going to put their bags, and they glizzy, like Jake likes to call it, on the table, and they going to do an early retirement, man, and they going to go and they going to, they're gonna ride out, man. People gonna be, trying to get food, resources. People are gonna be invading one another. This is something that the men of the Lord saw. Specifically speaking about Esdras. He saw these things, right? And like the elder Apostle Hard goes into all the time, some of the things that the prophets of old witnessed, they didn't fully, truly get what was happening, right? The Lord put the Spirit on them to write these things down. It's written for our learning. Through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, Lord's will, you're edified. Call halal Yahweh Shem Shai B'Shem Harakat Kwadash. Once again, Shalom.